people's private data. Agencies trying to prevent the scams are advising the public to be extra cautious if they receive links via text message. Adam Christie is a privacy manager at Royal Mail.
Two of the really common scams that we see are text messages.
That's enough of that. Fucking BBC bloody propaganda machine. It did say on that though, because I don't know really what's going on unless someone tells me something, or if I hear it on one of the propaganda bulletins. They're closing pubs for a 3-week period. Like, how the fuck is that going to help? Or no pints after 9. How the fuck is that going to help? You cannot fucking just cut our liberty and freedoms like this because there is a virus hanging around. You can't destroy small businesses because there is a virus hanging around, which, I mean, there was some point when Boris was like, we're just going to have to learn to live with this. Or fucking one of the politicians. What happened to that? Like, why at Christmas? It doesn't make... Oh, it is silly, isn't it? It is silly. I hope you're not fucking paying any attention to it. Right? Especially publicans. Like, because it's bullshit. Like, I've had a few arguments, not arguments, but just discussions where they get heated with people who's in pubs about whether or not I should be wearing a mask or following any guidelines, and they get so scared about the council or someone else coming to fine them that they don't necessarily believe all this bullshit is good for us, but they're keeping their business afloat because they're scared of getting fines and shut down and stuff like that. I think it's time we all stuck together. Like, what would happen from the council if every single pub formed an alliance? So we'll get everyone, all the pubs that want to take part. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them. All get an alliance together. So right, we're going to keep open past 9. We're going to have more than 6 people at the table. We're going to open our pubs. We're going to let people celebrate Christmas and New Year and be together with each other, having a good time. We're gonna do that. And if the council want to try and come and fine us, then we'll all stand together. So that they can't get round every pub and close every pub in one night, and they can't get round and put fines to every, especially not if I'm about, because I'll just argue with them and stall them. So if they've got 3 people handing out fines, going round handing out fines, first person who gets a fine, I'll just go there and I'll keep that person busy for as long as possible, and I'll get my friends doing it as well. But we'll all act together. So if someone does get a fine, we'll split it amongst any of us. But actually what we do is we say, no, we're not paying any fines. But we all do it together. So if, let's say, the cutter gets a fine, that's not the cutter getting the fine, it's an alliance getting the fine. So the fine goes to the alliance and we don't pay it. But we all act together. Share resources. Just for the fight against that bullshit. I'm not saying that you should share your alcohol and stuff. You know, this is about keeping your business going, and it's about people in the trade sticking together to keep the trade going. Like, there is an attack on the British Institute, which is the pub at the moment, by the government, and we the people shouldn't accept it. And the only way we can stop it is by getting together and going, not on my fucking watch, not today, nah. We are gonna keep our business going, pre-pandemic style. Thank you very much. If you don't like it, let's have a discussion with all me and my mates, and that'll be the alliance. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But I don't know how many people will be up for that. But I'm gonna try and get it together. The trouble is, I can't do it by myself. I need the help of some people. As I've got my own stuff to deal with also. So I do need a few pair of hands. Yeah. I ain't really got much else to say. I'm down by the fucking, I'm down Pelham car park, Pelham Place car park, by the COVID testing site. I find it very fucking peculiar that people keep rocking up, 2 people in a car, both with masks on, driving into it, and I might go and fucking I might go and do the experience actually, because I've done the test, but I've done the lateral flow tests, and they've always been negative, so never had a need for a PCR. So I don't know what the process is. I might go and do it just to be part of the madness, just to observe what's fucking like for these people who are completely brainwashed and they're really scared about this virus, and they're following all the government restrictions, thinking that that's what's best for them and everyone else. Like, I feel sorry for them. Like, I do feel sorry for them, and like, I'm pretty sure that someone like me really pisses them off and really winds them up, and they think that I'm selfish, and that's their opinion. They're entitled to it. I do have the right, though, to act as I want, as long as I do not harm anyone else, and because I kind of live my life by like a moral code, which is do no harm, take no shit. So as long as I'm not doing any harm to anyone else, then that's all right. And I suppose you get like people arguing that I'm causing them emotional harm because they're worried that I'm not wearing a mask or something like that. It would come down to it like that, and really, innit? But if I would just not really engage with a person who would be that ridiculous. Yeah. I think no, we'll leave that there.